Okay, so this video is aimed at helping you understand how to carry on from this kind of view, right? From this, when you already have a tax of interest that you want to contribute to, right? And you have clicked on the contribute page. So basically, after you have clicked on contribute here, right, it zooms in. So what you want to do is you can click on a particular tab or a particular grid on this cell to like say, oh, I want to do this. Then you can read this color coding, go through this color coding. Again, you want to read these instructions, you can watch this video too. So straight to the point, you want to click on this map selected tags. Click on any point on the grid actually. Now you can see to your right um, information again about it, because instructions matter. So the instructions are here again, right? Then you can see history, right? You can see there's no activity here because it's a new project. You can see completion. You can see specific tax information. You can collapse this or not. Just scroll down. So this is where you say, oh, I'm done with the tax or not. Now, when you zoom into this place, you can see that the whole grid, this whole pixel that I selected has like no building, right? Like absolutely no building. So what you want to do is and since building is what I'm mapping actually, right? Usually your project is focused on something. That's why the instruction matters. So this is for, and you can see it highlighted, this is for building and roads. So you want to focus on just that. So at times these green areas are your focus and you may want to digitize it, but since that's not our focus, we'll just let it be. So I'm done with this, so I can go to completion and click. Is this task completely mapped? Yes. Then you can leave a comment. There um are no buildings or road network in this grid or pixel. You can just leave it like this. Then kind regards. This is all your choice actually. But I tend to um, leave it like this. Then submit tax, right? And you can see is this, and you can see this tax that's ready for validation, right? So I'll come to these contributions again. Let's go to the next grid, grid 2, map selected tax. Now you don't have to select the grid yourself, it will automatically select, right? So you can see here, and let's see, their buildings here. Still doesn't look like there's building. Okay, so you can also collapse this pane here, right? You can see what I clicked on this at your top right. So to have more view. So um, there is no building here. And right, you can see that there's some sort of road network in this place, and this looks more like a plantation, right? This looks more like a plantation. So you can digitize this, but I will not be digitizing this to be a road because there's no outright structure on this side that I can say this is the reason why people are driving to this end. So again, is this tax completely mapped? Completion, yes, right? So, but to avoid having to go through this, I want us to actually map. So I'll go like three grids, no, grid one again, two. So I'll jump a grid two so that we can have something to show. Yes, no, can just nothing to map. Kindly review. This is what I actually tend to use. This kindly review. Alright, so I copy it and just paste each time. So yeah, by jumping a grid so that we can get something with some place with a building. I've selected tasks. Alright, so this place has a building. Right, you want to zoom in to see properly. You want to maximize your view by clicking on this to collapse this. Right, click on this to collapse this too. So I simply tend to collapse this actually. So now let's see. Even the buildings are not, they're not building. So but you can see that there's a road network here. You can see a building here, but it falls outside our grid, right? So we should not go there. But um I there's a building here actually. Doesn't look like a building at the same time. Well, I believe this front part is a building, so let's just trace it out. So what I clicked on is this area, right? Click, click, tracing it out. Right, see what I drew. It's not so fine. It's not looking realistic. So what you want to press next is Q. But no, you want to select what feature it is. Building, it's a building. I've selected it here. You want to press Q, right? Can you see that it has straightened the edges, but it doesn't align well enough. So I can always edit to my to be more realistic. So then you press Q again, right? Because buildings are supposed to always have like a straight edge and all, right? Then road network, right? This is the closest road network to this place, and you can tell that uh, there's most there seems to be a path here that you drive in all the way straight down. So let's do that. Let's trace it. Let's digitize it out. Again, it's actually bad practice to walk outside the grid assigned to you. You don't want to do that. So let's avoid it. So let's start from here. This main road first. Actually, you should. It's better to. I will show you something. Let me just finish tracing this out. So there is direction when digitizing road. So it matters if I stop here and come this way. It's actually a straight road, so I should carry on with it first. Then I guess the road stops somewhere around here. So you click on the last node again to stop editing, right? So that's a line, and you can see that there's an arrow there, right? So people come from the main road, then go to their residential road. So you see the options there. Is it a major road or a minor road? It's a minor road. So it's a minor unclassified road, right? But it can also be a minor residential road, right? So um, unclassified means you don't know if it is residential or not. So I will leave it as minor unclassified road. But this is actually like a residential area, right? Yes, it is. So minor residential road. Good. You can see the arrow. So I want to digitize another again. I don't want this video to be long, so I'll stop soon. You see how I like started on the old road, then you can trace like this, right? Follow the bend. Want to zoom in as much as possible. Keep your edits in the middle as much as possible too, right? I need a node there. Then yes, right? Which road is a minor road? You can see that my last recent edits are being shown here. So minor residential road, right? So can carry on, but I will not be doing that because of the confines of this, because of time. So that's basically it. That's how you digitize building. Again, when you digitize building, make sure that when you are done tracing it out, you always use the command Q. There's a building here too. Okay, right? So can just area this. That's bad. You can press escape, click on area again. This, 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 right? Either click on the last one you clicked or this to be done. Then you select that is a building. If the building is other construction, you can see the option. Then you press Q again, right? That Q is very, very important. Very, very important. Now this is somebody's edit. Um, so based on this imagery, you can tell that maybe there's a possibility of a clearer image. So you want to click on this pane. No, not this pane actually. You want to click on this background settings, right? You can see background. You can see that I have different options. Now this is why the instruction is also very important. It says use Bing imagery as primary source. So you want to always use Bing, right? So and that's the default that is here. But if it was Esri too, you have to change it to Bing. So to see if there are clearer images I can use, I can change the imagery, right? You can see that this is clearer, right? But it doesn't align with Bing. So what you usually want to do is scroll down and you can see this imagery offset. Then you can align it based on what you have seen in that Bing to be correct. Then you align it. I use this building here to do justification, zoom in properly, to align properly, because that will carry on, right? So I think this is fair enough, right? So now you can, whenever it is that you can't see clearly from your Bing imagery, you can always use your S3 imagery as an alternate source. And there's a building here, but you can't see it on Bing, right? There's a possibility that the building has been destroyed or something. And since you can't see it on Bing, which is your primary source, you should not digitize it, right? So, um, and when you use S3, you can see that this, if I return this, you can see that this road network aligns better with it, right? That's why you don't just edit people's edits anyhow like that. Hope you get. So Bing imagery back again. Bing is more recent, that's why it has been selected for this. So you can always troubleshoot and play around all of this, right? A lot of other functions that you can see around. So again, this my walkthrough might not be so good, but a very good walkthrough is to use this help option here. Click on this start the walkthrough. Trust me, it is very, very good. Follow through and finish up and you would understand. Then when you are done with all your edits and the likes, you click on save at this top right corner. Your change set comment, you can just add added buildings and road, right? They want to, you can see that our hashtag Unilag, Hitmappers Unilag is there, right? If you want to add our other hashtag, which is hashtag Unilag Youth Mappers, right? In presenter, right? You see that it has been added, but usually this Youth Mappers Unilag is our run to hashtag, anyways. So if you are unsure of what you edited, you can always click I would like someone to review my edit, but if you are sure, you can just click on upload. Right, so you can see a sources option. You should have added Bing there. Or carrying on, you can see that there are still a lot of things I should digitize which I have not. So you want to come to this completion, right? Click on, is the task completely mapped? No. So leave a comment. It's good practice to leave a comment. Not done or not completed. Right, or you can just simply type kindly carry on, right? Then you can preview, you can style and the likes of that, but simply click on submit tax. Again, is this tax completely mapped? No, because it is not. Submit tax, right? That's all. As simple as that, right? So you see that it's not, unlike these ones that I was sure that they were mapped completely. You see that the color did not really change, but when you click on it, can show you it was last updated by me, right? So that's basically all of it. For JOSIM users, maybe there will be another video, right? But we want to leave this as ID editor. But if you want to use JOSIM, you can just click on JOSIM. There will be a different video for that. Thank you for watching.